do Costinha na mesa, sentiu-se aqui em Lisboa.
Posse de bola para Portugal, vai Éder, chuta!
All right, welcome to the Portugal Corner. Let's talk about soccer.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, right?
Got more energy today.
Getting the
It's
hang
nice.
of it. Yeah, I think it's the wine.
I think it's that chair that you got.
Yeah, it's a comfy ass chair. I can
new chair.
swivel. I like it.
Moving up around here.
Soon we'll all get swivel chairs,
Yeah.
one by one.
That's the dream.
One garbage day at a time.
We gotta go on Craigslist and pick up a few chairs.
Just a reminder, if you guys are listening, if you like the podcast, just subscribe. Just do it. Subscribe, give us a follow, comment on wherever you leave a rating and review. That'd be
What?
very helpful.
What if they don't like the podcast? Should they follow anyway?
Yes.
And
No.
send us an email telling us how much you hate us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, just,
Comment 5 stars and just leave a shitty review. We
We'll
we
take
don't
it.
care.
We'll take
it's
it.
engagement.
Okay, just wanted to say that. Any other notes or amendments from last week? It was all international break. It's done now.
Everyone have a nice Easter.
Yeah, Easter was good. I had some lamb and some rabbit.
Yeah, the rabbit.
Yeah, pod bets. You guys bet on Liverpool and Arsenal,
Oh.
Yeah,
and
buddy.
that went Liverpool's way.
Yeah, Arsenal sucked shit that game.
Oh,
Oh no.
the change.
How much did we bet?
I think $5
You gave that to me earlier
Okay.
from another bet.
for the last bet.
I'll just keep it right here.
Swishing around.
I'll just make the rounds.
I'll make another bet with that.
Okay, Champions League. We have Champions League today. Manchester City played Borussia Dortmund, and City won 2-1. De Bruyne opened up the scoring, and then City kind of had all the chances for the most part. Royce scores in the 84th minute with an assist by Haaland, and then Phil Foden wins the game in the 90th minute with a pass from Ilkay Gundogan. Your thoughts?
I like how you call him De Bruyne and not De Bruyner like every announcer.
De
in the world.
Bruyner,
And
I'm not
like,
a-
why do they call him De Bruyner? There's
I don't
no
know,
R at the
something
end
with
of
the
his
English
name.
accents.
It's
Yeah.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Yeah.
It's the Flemish kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that Belgian, they talk weird.
But the
up
English
there, man.
people, they add like
In the
R's to
lowlands.
stuff. Like I remember watching like Maluda
Mhm.
when he used to play for Chelsea. They always call him Maluder. Like,
Buddha.
why do they say that?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that they're trying to get the names right, especially the Portuguese names.
Mhm.
But it's like they don't like because they know it's not Fernandez with
Yeah.
a Z, but then they're Fernandes. Like they do, like they really exaggerate that.
Yeah.
Esh, yeah.
And Zhao. They call
And
him.
Zhao, yeah, and the J.
Hey, they're trying.
Yeah, they're trying.
What are you
They
gonna
can with their stupid way they talk.
They
Uh,
can't help. Yeah.
Yeah, I was really hoping Dortmund was gonna win this game. I don't know. I just want to see Pep fail. I mean, they're gonna win the league for sure.
I think it's solidified now.
Yeah, not solidified. You know what is solidified is that Liverpool officially cannot.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
official.
that was the one stat that came up on that on the weekend that I saw was like Liverpool's officially out of contention for winning the league.
Sad day.
Not a surprise.
I was thinking about this before we started. I like what you just said of like this. We should like, what do we want to see happen for the rest of the season? Because this is kind of like the final sort of run in
Mhm.
quarterfinals, Champions League, last 10 games in every league. Like, what do we want to see happen? How do you want this season to end? And I like before, I'm still undecided about Manchester City because it's like they got 4 Benfica,
Yeah,
academy
like
players.
how much you want
but
them to
I really
win?
don't care.
I don't care about them, but it'd be good if they won for Bernardo.
But I like
Make them
And-
champions.
Boys.
I like that they can't buy a Champions League. Like them and PSG, they can throw
Yeah,
all the money
that's
in
been
the
one
world,
nice
and
thing.
Oh
they-
yeah, I don't want them to
you
win Champions
cannot
League.
buy.
I think that's
history.
why I
I'm talking about
wanted.
Champions
I
League.
think that's why I wanted to see Dortmund win.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they got
Dortmund
that.
would be cooler.
Yeah, they got that one away goal, which is big, but it's still a pretty big ask to turn this one around.
Yeah, it's uphill for them.
Cool. The other game of the day, we had Real Madrid playing Liverpool. Vinicius was on fire today. He scored 2 goals. Asensio takes the other one, and Salah gets a goal after Diogo Jota takes a shot that just ends up at Salah's feet, and the game ends 3-1.
You should have said Vinicius was vicious.
Vicious Vinicius? Yeah.
Sid
Yeah.
Vinicius.
You know what's
Junior.
funny is I feel like the other Vinicius, the Benfica guy that's on Tottenham right now, I feel like he's the real
Carlos.
one. Yeah.
He's the real?
I feel like it.
Whoa.
This guy sucks.
He's an imposter?
This-
You
this-
think Carlos is better than this guy?
Yeah, I think Carlos is better than this
This
guy.
guy's like, he's young. Isn't he like 20 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's younger. This
Yeah.
I just think he's stupid because he's on the feet. What's the FIFA?
guy.
What's
Volta,
the? He's on.
Volta
He's
guy.
the Volta guy.
He's on the cover of the FIFA. Yeah,
Yeah, but he
doesn't deserve
sucks.
to
He
be
doesn't
there.
deserve to be there.
Oh, he's the cover of Volta.
Here's the thing: Carlos Vinicius Jr. Right? That's his name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
He's
He-
also a Carl's Jr.
He-
And he's not junior, I don't think. Is he?
I think he is.
It says
No,
Vinny
this
Jr..
this Vinicius is Vinicius Jr.
I think he's just Carlos Vinicius.
I think all
Every Vinicius
Oh.
is a junior.
There's
all
this-
Brazilians are juniors.
There's
Oh, I get
always
it.
a
They all
senior.
name after someone else. He was Carlos Vinicius is nowhere near as good as the Real Madrid guy. First of all, he wasn't scouted by Real Madrid. That'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
He went from Benfica to Tottenham, and then just there's way less hype around him. He can't even get a game over there in Tottenham. Can
Didn't
he?
Junior score a nice goal? Didn't I just see that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
Carlos
scores some nice
Vinicius has
goals.
never done that.
He scores. I think he's still the lead scorer in the Europa League. If I'm wrong.
you know what? If we kept him, he would have been our top scorer. He should be our
Oh, of
top
course.
scorer. We should
Yeah.
have kept him.
He should be playing instead of Seferovic. Seferovic is what I
The what do you call it? The hubris of Benfica to be like, we don't need him. We don't need a
know.
striker. We're covered in striker.
He
Are
was
you
bad in the second half
kidding
of the
me?
season last year, but
The
I
whole
still
team
believe
was
in him.
bad.
Yeah, the whole team. Yeah, they couldn't do
whole team
anything.
was bad.
Same shitty troubles for Liverpool. Although they have been playing good, man. I don't know. Maybe they're just burned out. Maybe their young defenders are nervous because this is like, probably the highest level of competition they've ever played before.
It's just weird because it's like they don't really have much else to play for, so this
Yeah.
is their saving grace of like if they can turn this around, maybe they could get a. I mean, it'd be tough to win the Champions League in general, but
But especially without your best two center backs, like
Yeah.
you got,
Yeah.
best 2, 3, 4 center backs.
yeah, they're all gone, and their captain is injured. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You know, as much as like we haven't really rated Real Madrid highly this year. Real Madrid is like they're an afterthought in the league, and then like even in Champions League, you're like, how far could they really go? They're coming up against Liverpool, and the defense isn't right, and they could just take advantage of
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? They're still a top
There's
team. They're
also,
still
like-
got like great players that
Well-
if you don't got your center backs right and you don't got people playing
But
the right
Madrid
position,
is
everything
another
like
team that doesn't have their center backs right.
Well-
Ramos was injured, and Varane has COVID.
Yeah.
Who
but-
played?
Well, they were saying this, like the analysts were saying that, like a lot of these players, like especially like Modric, Benzema, Ramos. I know he's not playing, but like they've all played as a team, playing Champions League games together for like the last 10 or 15 years together.
Yeah.
So it's like there's so
Yeah.
much experience and composure when they get to a game like this. This is nothing for
Yeah,
them.
they're just comfortable
Mhm.
Yeah.
because this is still what the quarters.
Yeah.
Hey, they got an away goal. Liverpool.
That
guys. They got-
yeah,
yeah.
it's something.
And they've come back from worse.
That's true.
Yeah.
So we will see in the coming weeks. Tomorrow we have Bayern and Paris, and then Porto and Chelsea.
Nice.
Well, when are you gonna release this podcast? Because you should be like today.
Today we have Paris. Depends when you're.
It already
listening.
happened when you're listening.
Yeah, probably.
Let's act like we've seen it and we're gonna what score it is.
Oh.
We could be like we know.
Well,
Wow, Porto killed Chelsea. That was
damn
crazy,
straight,
man.
5-0. Hey, you know what's good is that Chelsea were on like a 14-game unbeaten streak, and then they lost 5-2 on the weekend. So
They're slipping.
they're slipping, and Porto's gonna catch them slipping, baby.
I hope Porto goes all the way to the final and loses very badly.
Oh, yeah, that's it's coming up. We also got Europa League this week. Hasn't happened yet.
What do you guys think the betting odds for Porto to win the Champions League are?
There's 8 teams left, maybe 16.
Say 32.
Okay.
Of all the teams, they're definitely bottom of that list.
Yeah.
Them, oh, this is interesting. Them, along with Borussia Dortmund, are 34 to 1 odds.
Ooh, not bad.
Evan.
That was 2 off.
The odds maker.
City are 2.87, followed by Bayern Munich 4.75. And
you're-
then
you put down
Chelsea?
5 bucks
What?
on it?
One time I bet
Sons
on
of bitches.
a team to win a tournament. I was in Las Vegas and the Raptors played that year when they were playing in the playoffs, and I think it was 20 to 1 or something. No, yeah, so I only put down $20 because I got rinsed at the roulette table, or else I would have put 100, and the ticket ended up winning. I won like $320 or something
Damn.
Nice.
in American. but then I never mailed the ticket back to the casino, so I didn't
What?
get it at all. And it like runs out after like 3 months, which is crazy.
How
I
many
thought it lasted
jerseys
the
could
whole
you have
year.
bought?
That's a lot of
You could have bought so many
Dude,
jerseys.
American too,
Maybe
yeah.
two.
Damn.
It was
So what happens? The ticket just sits there. It's just a winning ticket, just sitting in limbo.
well, I took it back with me to home to Toronto,
Oh.
and then I got to mail it back to the casino,
And you just
Mm.
never mailed it.
and I never mailed it.
So,
then
n-
they mail you the money.
so now it's just framed in his room
Yeah,
with
I'm a
money
fucking idiot.
that he didn't get.
Yeah, at least frame it now.
Yeah,
Did you forget, or you don't want to go through the hassle of mailing it?
That's a lot of hassle.
it's not a lot of hassle. It's like free, first of all.
Yeah.
And it's like
Even if it costs you $20, you're making $300.
yeah.
Win-win.
No,
No,
yeah.
but you like just wake up like 5 every day and you don't
Yeah.
get things done.
Exactly. That's exactly what
You
happens.
even
And I
get to
didn't
the
think about
postman.
it. And I just assumed, like, why would this run out in
5
3 months or whatever? Like,
Yeah.
this is gonna pay out for at least a year until the next tournament, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this was pre-pandemic. Justin was out there, man. He was
Partying
schmoozing. He
every
was out on
night.
the street,
That's the
baby.
I
problem.
was fucking celebrating the win for 3 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we were.
So it was during pandemic. He had nothing else to do.
Yeah. Ticket expired by then.
Could
Should
use
we-
that money though during the pandemic. I'll tell you
Punched
that.
your last ticket, muchacho.
Ooh. So in Liga Nos, Sporting still top of the table with 65 points.
Hey, you made
Porto
$5.
behind them with 57. Benfica in third with 54. Braga in fourth with 53. And Paços Ferreira in fifth with 44 points. Good week. Everyone played on Monday for some reason, except for
Yeah,
Porto.
It's annoying. Keep getting weekday games.
Yeah, those too many games for a Monday. Let's spread them out. There's a whole weekend.
Well, it was Easter, man. Everybody wants to go home, see their family. You know?
Yeah, what else are you,
Porto
you
played
gotta
on
put the
Sunday.
football on? They played Saturday.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I wonder if if they're just trying to spread out the days of the big teams so that there's like one every day. Because before two big teams would play on the same day, wouldn't be a
Yeah,
problem. Like
well,
why? Because
but
my
on-
question is
no.
why is Benfica playing on Monday? They don't even
Benfica's
have
playing on
Europe.
Monday, Sporting played on Monday, and Braga played on Monday.
Yeah.
All at the
Yeah.
same time. Made no sense. Anyways, to the football. Porto played Santa Clara. Pep was healed and back in the lineup, which was nice. He started in center back with Diogo Leite. Sergio Oliveira scored a penalty. Carlos Jr. then scored a penalty in the second half. Toni Martinez scores the winner in the 95th minute. And everyone goes crazy. Yeah.
Our boys almost did it.
Santa Clara.
Our Santa Claras.
Yeah, just penalties back and forth. I mean, Sergio Oliveira scored again, which is good for him.
Sounds like the perfect soap opera.
Yeah,
There's
that's what they
new
want
kid
in
that
Liga
got hired
Nos.
at my work. He's like 18. He's a Portuguese kid. He told me he was in Santa Clara's academy before the
Damn.
pandemic.
In Toronto or in thing?
In Azores.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Cool.
I was like, dude, why aren't you just there right now? Like
Yeah.
pandemic, just playing soccer.
Just
Yeah,
live on that
go-
volcano, bro.
Go play for the futsal team or something.
Yeah.
He told me him and his dad just walked into the academy and were like, "Can my son try out?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure." and then they let him play.
What? There's
and then
probably
let him-
like 1,000 people there. What's the population of the
yeah.
Azores?
Why not just let some kid try out?
Like,
Like,
yeah,
what?
sure.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like a super Ronaldo guy.
Yeah, he might
Yeah,
get
give him
good.
a chance. What else they gonna do? They're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. Where else are you gonna find people?
Exactly.
Like, thank God someone walked in today. There's no one here all day.
There's enough fishermen around.
Yeah.
We need soccer players.
So that game, there was a thing at the end I saw on the tweeter, and at the end of the game, Santa Clara, there was either it was a corner or a free kick or something, and it was 1-1. And they, instead of like just keeping possession and trying to kill the game, they put the corner in trying to score a goal. And
I like
everyone was
that.
like,
greedy.
everyone was like, that's really positive. Like that's what the Portuguese league should do. Like you have a chance to win the game, you take your chance to win the game. And what ended up happening was that Porto took the ball and they ran all the way across the field and they
Yeah.
scored a goal,
Yeah.
right?
So,
So-
you're saying they should know their place and they should take the win.
No, I'm saying I'm glad. It's good that they did that, but then
It's just one of those things where you're damned if
You
you,
didn't
do,
get
you're
pun-
damned
no.
if you don't.
yeah, you get punished for doing the noble thing, the right
Yeah.
thing, which is like trying to win the game, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason why those smaller teams kill the game. It's because the other team's much better, and they're not gonna score.
So they should have known their place.
I think Tom Cundard said like they can afford to like go for it because they're like mid-table.
Right.
So
They're not in the battle.
If they lose, it's
Yeah.
okay, and if they win, it's even better because they can rise up.
Yeah,
and it's Porto.
and a
Might as
win-
well go for it.
Yeah, a win against any of the big teams is always exciting. Good for your fans and your. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, fucking go for it.
So
I say
then,
go for it.
Risk it. You know who wouldn't have gone for it? Evan.
No.
You would have cashed
would've
out.
cashed out.
You know what? Guys, I
Cashed out on that 1-1.
no, I bet Barca to win, Benfica to win, Sporting to win, and Braga to win. And it was like the 90th minute of the Sporting game, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna. I was like thinking, I was like, I should just cash out. It's getting pretty close. And then after, I'm like, no, these guys are gonna talk shit about me. And then fucking Moreirense ties the game. You sons of bitches.
Sometimes you just gotta trust your heart.
Yeah, I know. I'm out of the betting game. That was the end of my money on that bet 365, and I'm like, I'm not doing it anymore.
Good, yeah. Yeah, no one to stop.
Get out. Yeah. Anyways, Sporting versus Moreirense. 1-1 goal from Paulinho in the 20th minute. That guy is finally back on the
first,
field.
right?
Yeah, I think it's his first goal
First goal for
as
Sporting.
a
yeah.
Sporting
Yeah, no, yeah.
player.
Of course.
Nice. He got like a nice cross in, and he hit the net. Goalie fumbled it, and then he got the rebound. But it's good for him. Steven Vittoria came on in that game.
What? What was he doing getting subbed on?
I don't know, but he got subbed on around the hour mark. Maybe he was tired from playing for Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
And then in the 90th minute, a stonker from Walterson crashes Sporting's parade.
Bastard.
And Sporting's still undefeated, but they tie 1-1, drop a couple points, but still have a decent lead.
That's all I care about, really.
You want undefeated
Undefeated.
and lead. Did you bet on them winning the league?
No, I
No,
Oh,
just
just
undefeated.
Yeah, yeah. But Braga has to be in second.
Braga has to
Yeah.
be in second.
Wow.
Braga, they're stepping up. They beat Ferenc 2-1. Goals from Al Muzarati and Pedro Henrique leave the game deadlocked until the 90th, where former Sporting striker Sporar saves the day with a goal in the 90th minute. A lot of late goals this weekend.
Yeah.
All in the 90th minute. Jesus. A lot of drama in the Portuguese league.
Always.
yeah.
Any red cards? How many red cards this week?
None that come to mind.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
0.
Tough result for Ferenc. They need some points.
Yeah, man.
The 90th minute to lose the game is that's
think they're
really
going
tough for
down.
them. Hopefully they
Oh,
stay.
yeah.
Or maybe they'll get the third last spot where it's a playoff with the third place.
They gotta
second
fight for
league.
it.
Yeah.
That's a cool game.
But like we were talking about, like what are we looking towards the end of the season for the last 10 games? Like I want to see Ferenc pick up some points and hopefully stay up.
Of course. Their schedule is tough. I think I looked at it. I can't remember. I think they play Porto or something.
When you're at the bottom, everyone's a tough game.
For Benfica, which we're gonna get to, they
Yes.
won this weekend 1-0 with just a
taking over?
penalty.
Just a penalty, an exciting game.
They had chances
They had
and
lots of
they
chances, yeah, and
they
shot it
had
right
the
at goalie.
ball.
I would assume they had lots of chances. I mean,
Their defense was solid. Otamendi's looking good finally.
finally.
Verissimo with
It's a good
Otamendi is a
partnership,
good thing.
Young
Verisimo's
guy, old
good.
guy. Yeah, they're the only team that's they've won the last 5 games straight. Everyone else has picked up either ties or losses.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Well, let me know what you guys think about this. So around the 75th minute, me and Patrick were watching this game, and we're playing the whole game 4 at the back, right? So it's Verissimo and who's the new Brazilian guy who's good, Otamendi, and then the 2 wing backs.
Mhm.
And then around the 75th minute or 70th minute, George Jesus puts on Jan Vertonghen, so another center back. So he's like, now we're gonna play 5 at the back.
Oh my god, he's trying to
everything was-
lock down a 1-0 win.
Yeah,
Jesus
but everything was
Christ.
looking so like good and comfortable up until that point. It's like doesn't like I guess these guys are professionals. They know what they're doing. Doesn't throwing in that extra center back like throw them off? I
Yeah,
know
that
they
would-
practice
yeah.
a lot, right? But
that would complicate things.
if you're in a groove the whole game, right? That's what me and
Vertonghen
Patrick
was
were saying.
89th minute, so very end.
Oh, it's
Oh,
very end?
okay.
Okay.
Then that makes sense.
But he was still
He
trying
wanted
to
to
lock
just
it
keep
down.
the 1-0 because
Yeah.
like Maritimo was gonna be like, okay, we can tie this up just with 1.
He wants the head in the box. Then he wants a tall guy.
Yeah,
a
that
strong,
too.
tall guy in the box.
Set
Yeah.
piece.
Cut out the crosses.
But yeah, it can mess up with the
The flow of the
Yeah,
defense, yeah.
The chemistry. All it takes is one sloppy pass that somebody intercepts, and that's it.
and one spot's not covered or one man's not covered. And boom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the other 2 that were playing the whole game have to take up different spaces
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
defense, and then they can get confused.
You know what's crazy? Jan Vertonghen still plays for Belgium, and I think he's the captain of the team.
Yeah.
Out of all the superstars on that team, Vertonghen, who plays for
Well, it's
Benfica.
good. He's an older guy. He's center
Yeah.
back.
I got nothing against it. Good for him. It's just funny.
He plays 90 minutes, I think.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
You want Januzaj to be captain?
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who do you want to be captain?
De
I think
Bruyne?
You're a Belgian captain.
Yeah,
I
De
don't know.
Bruyne
De
would actually
Bruyne,
be a
he loves
fantastic captain.
Lukaku? I don't know.
No,
Oh,
He's-
Lukaku
he's a
would be
tough
sick,
guy.
yeah.
he's not a captain.
I'd probably put De Bruyne. He seems like a leader. But
Yeah, Lukaku talks a lot of shit.
For Benfica, at the beginning of the year, we were psyched when we got Vertonghen. We're like,
Yeah. Oh, no, it's
Vertonghen
good
and
pickup.
Ruben Diaz, and then Ruben Diaz
Boom.
left. Then we just have Vertonghen. Then they give us Otamendi, and then we have Vertonghen and Otamendi, and that just didn't work at all. So
Yeah, there's some rough defense moments at the beginning of the season.
yeah, just like two old slow guys we talked about before, but yeah, they weren't a good fit.
Vertonghen's still good to have.
Good enough
on the
to win
bench.
5 straight.
I think they ended up picking Otamendi over Vertonghen just because he's more
Yeah,
aggressive.
probably, yeah.
He's a little
He's
more-
got experience in the league too. He's probably a little more comfortable.
Yeah,
exactly.
and he probably has the advantage of being like a Spanish Portuguese speaker. You mean how George Jesus can't communicate with the other language
Yeah, we talked
players?
about that, right?
God
Yeah.
forbid he learns a different language.
So-
Let's move on to the Premier League.
Let's talk about Premier League.
Woo! Okay, City's still in the lead with 74 points. Behind them is Manchester United with 60. Leicester still sitting in third. West Ham in fourth. Chelsea in fifth. Then we got Tottenham, Liverpool, Everton. Arsenal's in 10th. And the Wolves are sitting in 14th place.
Damn.
Yeah, rough go for the
I
Wolves.
was hoping they could have
14,
taken
that's
down
crazy.
the Hammers.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Hammers are good.
Just
Yeah.
I was gonna just actually talk about the Hammers. I didn't take them seriously really until this week, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Just-
they're actually just a good team.
Yeah.
They've got Lingardinho.
Mhm.
Yeah, Messi Lingard.
Messi? No, he's Lingardinho.
Where do you get this from, man?
The internet and all the memes from every soccer page.
He used to be Messi Lingard. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, you say so. I don't
If he's
remember.
changed to Lingardinho, hey, that's
I always
fine.
thought he was Lingardinho. Basically, it's a joke because he kind of always sucked at Manchester and always sat on the bench.
Basically, it's a joke.
Yeah, basically everyone's just like, this guy sucks or he thinks he's the best. But now he's actually stepping up and being a good player and fulfilling some of the potential.
Yeah, sometimes players just need to change the scenery and they can
Yeah.
be better on a different team.
Let's get into the game.
All right, we're
So
up.
Wolves play West Ham. The game ends 3-2 to the Hammers. Fabio Silva finally scores a big boy goal.
Yeah, right after I talked shit about him.
I
too.
know.
Little
Then
Fabio.
Docker gets the other goal for the Wolves. The Hammers score 3. Lingardinho, Fornals, and Bowen.
Oh, also that one goal, Traore made like the nastiest run up the field. He's like, I'm not passing to anybody. He like beat like 4 guys, ran, crossed it in, and it was scored.
Yeah. Oh, for the
Den
Den Docker
Donker
goal.
goal?
Yeah, the Den Donker goal.
Damn.
It was like a beautiful setup.
Man, their goals seem really nice, but not enough.
Not
Not
nice enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter how nice they are if you don't have enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
beat
need
West
more.
Ham.
But yeah, Fabio Silva finally scored a goal. It was nice.
Yeah.
It
Got an
was.
assist by Pedro
That was a
Neto
nice
too.
goal, Yeah.
Yeah.
Neto did a
Patricio
nice
looked
long pass.
Patricio looked kind of shaky, I guess, coming back from injury.
Yeah.
Like
Dude.
the one goal that West Ham scored, like went off of him, and I was like,
He's
he's
got
gonna-
He's still seeing double.
He got
crusty.
He got all his marbles.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that game could have easily been a draw, or yeah, even like Wolves could have won it.
Oh, really? If Patricio was a little more on top of things.
I think so. Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Give him time.
West Hamilton.
Yeah, Wolves finished the game with like 20 shots and 67% possession. Like they seemed like they wanted it, but just didn't happen. Manchester City play Leicester. Only Ruben Diaz starts this game. We got no Silva, no Cancelo, and Ricardo Pereira got subbed on in the 71st minute. Kind of basic win, 2-0. Just getting the business done. Good for City to take down a top team. I mean, Leicester's in third place, so
Keep him away.
cutting down the competition.
Solidified Liverpool's
Yeah, Liverpool.
not winning.
This is
the
what did
title.
it.
They officially can't catch them. Other news, Chelsea lose 5-2 to West Brom. Thiago Silva gets a red card in the 30th minute. Yeah, again, last week I was talking shit about Big Sam. I was saying, why do they hire these old coaches? And then he comes out and he slaps Chelsea 5-2.
That's why.
He's a pro on like getting teams out of relegation apparently. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know how you have coaches that can just do that.
Well, it's a specific skill, right? It's like
Apparently.
playing a defensive style, organization, compactness, getting a lot of draws, accumulating points, right?
Yeah.
And then and also the personnel you pick. Like I want this certain type of style of player, and it worked. It's worked for him before. He hasn't been relegated ever yet.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Really? Never been relegated?
Yeah, like
Oh,
maybe when you're
this
playing,
might be the year.
West
right?
Brom are in second last.
This might be the year. I think.
like maybe when
Oh.
you're playing a top team and it's the 90th minute and you have a corner kick, maybe you don't go for a goal.
Exactly.
Maybe
Right.
you just hold on to it.
Keep
you
that
just,
1-1.
you take the tie.
Yeah. Maybe he's good at doing that.
Big game of the weekend in England. Liverpool play Arsenal 3-0. Boom. Big win. Big win. Jota still on fire.
Especially with the head. Actually, the announcer said to him after the game, he's like, "Yo, you're becoming somewhat of a heading specialist."
Yeah.
Like Portugal too. So many headers.
One thing that you did call correct, Justin.
I got one.
Yeah.
You
I
got
got
one.
That puts you on notch 1.
You said you give head in this game?
No. He's saying he's good at headers.
Oh yeah.
So Jota got subbed on for Robertson?
Yeah.
Did Robertson get injured or
No, I don't think so.
they're just changing up there?
Yeah, they switch it up. They put like 4 strikers.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, it worked.
It definitely worked.
They
Yeah.
can see that Arsenal was bullshit crap.
Just
Disaster.
throw everyone up there. We'll get one. Yeah, Jota scores a header, takes the lead in the 63rd minute. Okay, this is nothing against Trent. He put in a nice cross,
Beautiful.
but
cross.
the announcers were just like, this guy is golden. And they were talking about how, like, he got snubbed for the English right back position. And they're just like, oh, this is his redemption. I'm like,
Well, yeah.
I don't
kinda.
know.
I agree with
I
them.
don't know.
Yeah, I agree with them too.
It just
But
seemed like they were
also,
too
It was
in
a
love
great
with
cross.
him.
He put it on a plate for him. All he had to do was put his head on it.
I'm
and it
at
was
the
right there.
I'm at the point now where I think Trent should just not be playing defense. Like just play a winger.
Be a right wing.
Mhm.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
be a winger because he's amazing at it and he
Yeah.
can cross and he can like score free kicks and like
Yeah,
don't
it makes
know.
sense. It's like Davies. Davies started out as a left wing. I don't know why they moved him back, but
Well, he's
Yeah.
on Bayern. Like they have
Yeah,
lots of
that's true.
forwards, so they had to switch him.
But yeah, I think that's the reason why he probably didn't get the call up.
They should bail him.
Gareth Bale.
Yeah,
move
yeah.
him
Bale
up.
did the opposite.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people are moving back to left back.
Just
yeah,
stay
Bale
up.
started as a left back. And
Yeah,
then
I
he
know.
moved
That's what I meant. A lot of times now they put forwards back, left back.
George
Yeah.
Jesus does.
Yeah.
specifically.
Well, that's what I'm
He's
used
an
to. Yeah.
idiot.
Fabio Contral.
Diogo Gonçalves.
And then after Jota's goal, Salah slips through the box, Megs the goalie to put it in for 2-0, and then Jota strikes again to cap a 3-0 win. Runs to the box like it's nobody's business and hits a stonker.
You call that a stonker?
That was a stonker.
Ooh.
It's just
Stonker
that ball.
is
It was
good.
like, I don't know. It was just like a messy play in the box, and he just ran in and just like, I'm done with this. in the
That's not a
nets.
stonker.
Evan, I love Jota. I love Liverpool.
And I love Stonker.
And I love stonkers. That was not a stonker.
There's no
Okay.
way that's
You're
a
using
stonker.
that stonker term way too
Yeah.
loosely.
I feel like he
You
stomped
came
the
up
ball.
with a term, so I guess you get to use it however you want.
I can
but
throw it down where I feel
We're
like.
gonna.
I don't even care if he came up with it.
It's just
We're
not,
taking it back.
It's just not right. We're taking back stonker.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's gotta be. It's like how we use. What do we call them?
A Boomba?
Yeah, like a
Boom
Yeah, a
boosh.
bomba.
Oosh
Like
and
some, a
oosh.
whoosh. Yeah, like somebody from outside the box. You can't hit a stonker from inside the box.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
Unless it's like blast top corner.
Yeah. Or if it's like the corner of the box, maybe.
Tottenham played Newcastle 2-2 game. Tottenham were up. They were on a run. Someone was running up the field, and Son was right beside him. And he just had to send a nice through ball straight to Son. Son would have taken it and scored. Guy, I'm pretty sure it was Lamella.
I think it was
He
Lamella.
stops, does a fake shot, passes it over to Kane. Kane takes a shot. I think he hits the post. 52 seconds later, Newcastle tie the game. Story of Tottenham.
If that ball went in, you'd be saying a different story right now.
Yeah, I mean
That's
that's
true.
Yeah,
He
it's
should
a
have
game
made
of
that
inches.
pass. He should have made the pass.
This
Yeah.
is the history of the Tottenham.
History of the Tottenham.
And right after the game, Mourinho does what he does best, guys.
What'd he
Throw
say?
the team under the bus. You
I
hear
didn't-
about
We've
this?
been waiting.
Yeah.
I didn't watch.
We've been
Okay.
waiting all year for him to do
So
it.
the reporter says, in the past, holding on to a lead is what you've been so good at doing. And Mourinho says, same coach, different players.
Basically saying these players aren't good enough to do what I've done in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. At first,
Yeah.
I didn't understand. I'm like, wait, what? So he's blaming himself? And then thought about it just a little bit more, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
he's the best.
Yeah.
and the team is something's wrong with them.
Of course.
He's in charge of the team. But I guess he's like just clearly blaming the personnel.
Well, of
the
course,
type,
because
the guys
he's the best, and the best did what the best could do.
with given the crappy shit players he
Yeah.
has to deal with.
I think
Exactly.
now he's like reminiscing on his good teams. Now he's like, oh, if I had Inter right now
Yeah.
in this league or whatever.
If I had Maicon and Lucio and Diego Milito.
Our Korean friend and our other Portuguese friend, who are Mourinho versus Son, kind of
Yeah.
epitomized. they go at it like every week in the group chat about this same thing. And sometimes I agree with Daniel, and other times I agree with Jason. And it's like, my point is that Mourinho is in charge of these players. He hasn't done well since the second stint at Chelsea, which was 2017, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while, but he won the league with that team. And then the next year they gave up on him. He went to Manchester United. Actually, you could say that
United wasn't bad.
that second United year, or the first year was good, right? He won the Europa League and the thing.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Second year he came
It's
in
not
second
bad.
place.
It's not great though. It's like it was never like a comfortable. You never looked at him and like saw how he was doing week to week, and you're like, oh, everything's good there. You're like, this is just a mess.
Yeah,
but
but that's why he got called on to do the job. If everything was going well there, he wouldn't have had
No,
the
I'm
job.
saying with him there was still
Yeah.
just looked toxic.
So I'll go back to that, but I just want to say, like, he hasn't been backed financially, really, like, gotten the players that he's wanted to get specifically since that Chelsea team, since Abramovich got him that team.
But he got
Because-
Højbjerg.
Yeah, because then he went to Manchester United and they wouldn't give him anyone. There was the year he was like, I had to get, people were like, why'd you just buy Fred? And he was like, it was either Fred or nothing.
Yeah.
So then
we needed
Fred.
we'll take Fred.
he's like, it was either Fred or nothing, so I had to get Fred. So then he was like, hasn't been back since then, and then this year now Tottenham's not really big spenders, which is going to be a problem for Mourinho. He just said he didn't want to ask for a lot of new players because of coronavirus and all that. Team's not making money. How can you spend money?
They just
right?
bought that big stadium that they
Yeah.
can't put anyone in.
So, but without a budget, like, Mourinho's kind of fucked. He's not the type of guy to like make a certain player better. You know what I mean?
He's not Sam
Yeah.
Allardyce.
No, he's
No,
not.
it's not Big Sam.
What do you guys think?
I mean, yeah, it's the same situation with like even just buying a team, like you're saying, to try to buy the Champions League, right? You'd like to think like a coach could work around a shitty financial situation.
Yeah,
but,
it's like how good of a coach is he if he can't work with what he has? Not that that has to be the only answer, but like
But yeah, I
Yeah,
think
if you're
like,
just buying every big player, then I can coach the team.
but yeah, but I think like I don't know, he's got Kane, Son, Bale, like even his other players, like they're good enough. I think
Yeah.
they're good enough. I
That's
don't.
a pretty solid team.
Yeah, I don't think he can blame it on the funds for this one or getting players that he wants to get.
Mhm.
I think it's
he's got
bullshit.
enough at his disposal to be able to get some results.
Yeah.
The defense is obviously a problem, but the way, remember when they were on that little bit of a hot streak when Bale started heating up,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, why weren't they playing like this all season? Because like they were knocking in goals like crazy. They had an extra weapon with Bale on the field and everything. But then like the defense just continually falls apart. So if the defense is always laying in goals,
Yeah.
it's hard to keep points. It's hard to get wins.
Yeah,
collect
they got the
wins.
Liverpool problem right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Mhm.
But not even as bad. Liverpool at least has an excuse.
He's still a good coach though, right? Like
course,
he's
yeah.
gotta be.
Yeah,
Of course.
we'll see. Anyways, guys, first time must ask you a question. Yes, how good is Allison's mustache?
It's amazing, yeah.
Really good, yeah.
Really good. One of his best decisions. The beard wasn't working for
I
him.
was like, when the mustache came out, I was like, why didn't he have this all the time?
Yeah, it's one of those things.
like,
where
why
it's
was he hiding
it-
that great mustache in a beard?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's as soon as he does it, you're like, oh, that should have been like that the whole time. Yeah.
Exactly.
When I saw them lining up in the tunnel, I was like, I looked at the TV and then I did like a double take. I was like, who the hell is that guy? I'm like, oh my god.
That's why they got the win.
It's crazy
Yeah.
though how fashion is kind of like in cycles. Do you remember like growing up? Maybe just because we were young, we couldn't grow one, but like no one had mustaches.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
creepy to have a mustache.
Yeah,
If you
dude.
had a
Yeah.
mustache, it was fucking weird.
For
Dude,
our age.
even when like now that beards are coming back, like our like
Yeah, I feel like-
moms and stuff are like, ew, beards, those are nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has beards now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the mustache specific, because we would always look at pictures too of our dads
Yeah.
and stuff from the 80s, and they all had mustaches.
At some point,
Yeah.
yeah.
At
like
some
our-
photograph,
my-
somebody
our
everyone would
Tio
just laugh at
Joe
them.
had a mustache like
I think
for
all
like
our
the longest
uncles have
time.
mustache.
Yeah.
He used to have a mustache all the time. Then he shaves it one day and we're like, what the hell? Now he grew a beard and it looks great.
Yeah, it was a good beard.
But yeah, I thought we'd reminisce on some great mustaches. Do you guys remember Hugo Almeida's mustache?
Yeah.
See, that looks cool.
There was a point, I think it was the 2010 or 2014 World Cup or something, and there was some like Facebook page of like trying to get the whole Portuguese team to show up with mustaches. Did not happen. I
Ronaldo's
don't.
never doing that.
Ronaldo would never do that to his
That would've
image.
been sick.
Some of the guys are like, it's like when the Leafs do like when they do
Oh,
playoff beards
yeah.
and they're all so young and it's like
Yeah.
none of them can
It's
grow
all
a good beard. It's like,
scraggly.
why are you guys even trying? Like
Yeah.
you're just a young team.
You
Just...
have to do it. Let's just
Yeah.
not shaving.
That's like Andre Silva. I feel like I was looking for all like great Portuguese mustaches, And Andre Silva kind of has a mustache, but it just looks like he can't connect his beard yet.
He's not one of those connector guys.
No, maybe in years he'll get there. So we got this guy, Abe Borges from Braga. I don't know when this was, but he looks like he's already 50.
You didn't even look up his first name? I bet it's Antonio.
Probably. Yeah, he had a great mustache. Carvalho, great little mustache there.
Carvalho had a
Shalana?
classic one.
Shalana, do you guys know Shalana?
Shalana
he's a
had
legend.
Shalana is the iconic mustache
Yeah.
man.
That's a really nice bushy mustache.
Yeah.
That mustache is like so tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really out there.
Yeah.
But dude, how cool is that fucking look though? With like kind of the V-neck collar and then the gold chain outside of it. I mean, that looks great.
Back in the days where you could wear a gold
That
chain.
guy looked like Burt Reynolds.
Which guy? This guy? Shalana?
No,
The other guy?
Yeah.
Oh man, this guy. So I found him, Arthur George. Apparently, he becomes a coach, but he was like the fucking swag man before Ronaldo in Portugal.
Well, dude, that picture looks like it's from the 70s, and he's wearing a fucking bucket hat and like probably the sickest Adidas
Right?
sweater I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, is that a Porto like branded sweater or just like a
No, I
thing?
think it's just
Who is he?
Adidas. Arthur George. Yeah, he's a player for a while. He played for Porto, Academica, Benfica, and Belenenses, and then he went on to become a manager. Check out his mustache in the later years.
Wait, I just have one thing. Holy shit.
It gets so much.
Covers
better.
his mouth.
It's
Yeah,
like
look
his
at that
whole
shit.
face.
This mustache is eating his mouth.
Damn, man, the years really kill a person. Dude, this guy used to be one of the most handsome men in the world. This guy just looks like the old Portuguese guy you'd see hanging outside the Azorian bar, man. Holy
What happens
shit.
to all of them,
Well,
man?
everyone turns into an old Portuguese guy's
Yeah.
outside on a Azorian bar.
I know, but
We'll
like
be there
some
eventually.
guys stay like looking okay. Like this guy lost everything. But anyways, I just want to say about this picture when he's younger.
Yeah.
This is like how fashion is just cyclical. This is exactly what people wear on
Oh,
Queen
yeah.
West.
Yeah,
Walk
for
down
sure.
Queen West. You could
The
transport this guy in this
bucket
outfit,
hats are
he'd be the
back.
coolest
Bucket
guy
hats are
there.
back.
Looking exactly like that at that age and everything.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
People would look and be like, "Who's that cool old guy?"
Yeah.
Arthur George.
He's a little older for that kind of style, but yeah, this is what all the kids are wearing right now.
Oh,
The bucket hat too. I hate that bucket hats are in. Maybe I'm just being an old crank. but, like-
Schoolboy Q, we brought him back.
Next time I
Fine.
do
No,
this- next time,
Schoolboy Q dropped that in 2012. We're in
He dro-
2021.
I know, but he like brought it back into the.
No, but they're hot.
He started.
They're hot now.
They're hot now. but
Evan's saying
it's-
he started the
He
trend.
started it.
8 years
He doesn't wear them anymore, but it's like I feel like he brought them back into people's attention.
Next time I go golfing, I think I'm gonna wear a bucket hat.
Dude. You know, Schoolboy
It's
Q
cool
is like a
bucket
big
hat.
golfer. Like he's like serious, like a fucking crazy good golfer.
Well, is he free next week? Like,
Let's go.
I'll go with
Go
him.
down to
Yeah.
SoCal.
Yeah.
Anyways, a couple more
Why,
mustache.
what do you mean SoCal? Tell them to come here and play at Lakeview. We got tea time at 3:00 next week. Come on.
Yeah, do it. We got Big Phil, who coached Portugal for a couple years. Mr. Scolati, classic mustache.
He has a nice gray mustache.
He
Yeah.
does. He does. He
Now we
wore
go
it well.
international.
Is
On
that
a little
semen?
international. The Seaman on Arsenal. The long flow. What's his first name? David?
David Seaman.
David
See,
Seaman.
I could. I've been talking, I think, almost every week about how my hair and beard look, but
Look like David
I
You
Seaman.
wanna
could
get
end.
the
I
David
could.
Seaman.
I'm trying to look like Sergio Oliveira. I could end up looking like David
You
Seaman.
look, you're more David Seaman.
I would think so. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you gotta clean the beard. You're a little scruffy. You gotta get
Yeah.
just the mustache.
No, I think keep the scruff. Otherwise, you'll end up looking like David
Exactly,
Seaman.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Hey,
you'll-
as long as I don't look like that old version of the cool guy.
yeah.
What's his name?
Arthur
How do I know his name?
George.
Arthur George.
It's right there. And then Ian Rush
Ian
played for
Rush.
Liverpool. Classic mustache. And best of all, Fernando Santos.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, he had a great mustache.
And where's my mustache in all of this?
I don't see anything on your face right now, so that's why you're not there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, looking a little bare.
I did it in 2017. Just so you
I
guys
did
know.
notice
Oh.
that you wore another jersey with a button. How's that button?
Yeah, it's the second button in a row. This
You,
button's
uh,
good.
Did you
Easy
unbutton
pop.
it when you put it on, or did you just
Jam your
squeeze
head
it through?
through.
No, I didn't jam through this one.
Okay.
I would unbutton that one. It looks cooler.
I like the
think.
full button on this one too.
I wouldn't never ever do that. That was the fashion corner.
Alrighty.
Of the Portugal corner.
Anyways, guys,
Okay, I'll
can
go
you
on.
guess who this player is?
Pauletta.
Santa
That's
Clara,
Pauletta, yeah.
Deportivo Bordeaux, and Paris. We have Pauletta, and then this guy,
Ronaldinho.
That's Andre. Andre,
Andre
Silva.
Silva, Porto, Milan, Sevilla, and Frankfurt.
I like this
Yes.
comparison.
Andre Silva had a huge week. He was tied in scoring in the Bundesliga. 21 goals, him and Erling Haaland. And they played each other, Frankfurt versus Dortmund. Frankfurt came out on top. Silva gets the winning goal late in the game. He jumps into second place behind Lewandowski.
Oof.
Oof.
Your boy.
Yes. What do we think about Pauletta versus Andre Silva?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Pauletta
Was a late bloomer.
Pauletta makes me fucking mad.
Does he?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Paulette-
the same thing.
Anytime I think of Pauletta, like, he just frustrates me. I never wanted him to start. After the World Cup 2002, where he was, like, considered top, into Euro 2004, I was already getting, like...
Oh, because you
we
guys
need
are
to
pro.
stop.
You guys are pro Nuno Gomes.
I
Oh,
was
for
pro Nuno
sure.
Gomes. And I'll tell you what, Nuno Gomes scored some big goals for Portugal. How many big goals did Pauletta score for Portugal?
I don't know. No
I'll
come
tell
to
you
mind.
0.
0. Okay.
And Nuno
in a
Gomes-
big
You know what comes
tournament.
to mind? The first Portugal game that I like really watched and was like keyed in, and I was like, I'm old enough to appreciate soccer. Was Portugal versus Angola in 06, and Pauletta won that game for us, 1-0.
Okay, so maybe he scored one big goal.
One
I
big
think he has
goal.
like 2 tournament goals or something.
No, he got the hat trick in 2002, and then after that he had that, I guess, the one on
Yeah,
Angola, and
there's
I
Angola.
think he probably had a couple in Euro 2004. But I just meant big goals. Like,
Yeah,
how many
important
goals
ones.
do you remember, like, winning? Nuno Gomes, I could already remember like 3 from Euro 2000, and
Mm-hmm.
then the Spain one against in Euro 2004. I always thought he should start over Pauletta, but anyways, focusing more on Pauletta, he would shoot right at the goalie. He would miss chances. He wouldn't connect play
Just
well.
getting putts
I
on the
just-
net.
Yeah, but it makes a
Yeah.
really good comparison with Andre Silva.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, I mean, Pauletta had a decent, numbers wise, he had a decent Portugal career. He had 88 games and 47 goals, which is like pretty much 50%.
Qualifying, it was
Yeah.
all qualifying goals.
Hey man, those are important
that
goals
ca-
too.
yeah, that's true.
Gets you to the tournament. But
That's
that's the
true.
thing. It's like he gets you to the tournament. It's like you're gonna not play him.
That's true. You got to ride the horse you came in with, right?
Exactly. Silva, on the other hand, he has 38 games and has scored 16 goals for Portugal. I feel like I don't remember any of them.
Qualifying.
yeah.
Yeah, Andre Silva's the same thing as Paulette. He can't
Just
score
as
in
im-
tournaments.
just as important.
Or
They're-
even in important games, he can't score.
They're the exact same player, man. It's
crazy.
crazy.
It's one of those things too where it's like Pauletta kind of found his groove later when it's like he got to France and he got 3 golden boots, I think 1 at Bordeaux and 2 at PSG. Silva's been bopping around between Porto, Milan, Sevilla, and he's got to Germany and he's kind of found his sweet spot. Should he stay there or should he make the jump?
Well, if time is a flat circle and everything repeats itself, and Andre Silva is Pauletta, the answer is that's the level of club that you're gonna succeed at. That's the level of club
I
you kind of
think.
are, you know.
It's like there's a
If
lot
you
of
want to
clubs.
change
there's-
leagues, if you want to
yeah.
change league, go to Spain and go to you can play on like Real
Sevilla.
Sociedad or Sevilla. Or
He was
something.
at
Score,
Sevilla
like,
already. He had a decent start, and then he scored a bunch of goals really quickly, and then he kind of fizzled out. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I feel like United was looking at him. I feel like I've heard rumors about Barca, and I'm like,
I don't know how he
I
does
don't.
well.
He's
I
gonna make a
don't-
big move now.
I
Yeah.
know.
You-
I mean,
hey,
he's gonna do it, but I don't think he should.
hey,
You
look,
Still don't think you should? Now's the time to do it.
Man, get that money, go for it.
Yeah,
but
you
I
have
feel, I
to-
feel like he's found his sweet spot.
you have to, just because of what everyone says now, which is secure the bag.
Yeah.
So he must secure his bag, and then after that he can fail and then fail sideways or something.
And come back to Frankfurt in 5 years and be like, hey guys, remember me? We had that one really good season. But yeah.
Okay, so how we always talk, you're playing a game tomorrow, and you have prime Pauletta. See, here's the thing Andre Silva has on his side: age. He might prove us all wrong. He's still only
Yeah.
25. Although at 25, you're getting close to what you're pretty much gonna be, right? Like,
Yeah.
25 is kind of there.
Well, how old was
Well,
Pauletta
Pauletta's
when he got
47.
to? But wait, how old was Pauletta? Was he 30 when he got to Bordeaux? Or no, 27.
No, he was okay. So he was 27 when he got to Bordeaux.
27 in Bordeaux. And that's when he took off.
Yeah.
So that's from 27 to 35. He scored about 150 goals.
Mm-hmm.
That's like most of the goals of his career, and that's in the later years. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the best of Andre Silva's to come.
Hard to say. Hard to say.
Well, his prime was at Salamanca.
Salamanca.
Salamanca, isn't that the guy from Breaking Bad?
Yeah, and Better Call Saul.
Tito Salamanca.
Tuco.
Tuco. Yeah.
Tuco Salamanca.
Tuco was the best.
Yeah. He's basically just like the ultimate warrior. But on meth. Well, they were probably both on meth.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he did his own supply.
Yeah.
We like how I love how Paulette is from Ponte Delgado representing the Azores.
Yeah,
One of
right?
the few players to ever do it.
I wonder if he just walked into the Santa Clara and just like, hey,
Probably.
can I play for you guys?
They said, yeah.
Sure.
They said, you're
Well,
captain.
That's exactly how it started. You
Yeah, he
see,
started
right?
there. Of course.
So you're playing a
Um,
game tomorrow. Who you picking? You got to pick one guy on your team.
I
He's
think
your,
I'd
he's your
go-
striker.
I'd go Pauletta. I feel like he's just sturdy.
I'll pick the Ponte Delgado boy, Santa Clara.
Oh.
I'll say depends if there's already an old guy striker up there, then I'll take
Old
I'll
guy or
take
the young
Silva,
guy?
Yeah, I want the old guy young guy combo.
Short guy, tall guy.
Yeah.
I'll take Andre Silva.
Alrighty.
Because
What about-
I've seen too much of Paulette.
What
See
about
it.
Paletta with Ronaldo up top right now?
Ooh.
Well, it's not working with Silva. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
much. So,
Would it be good? No, I
so
don't know
maybe
about
with
that.
Pauletta
Anything
it might work.
else?
I'll take Paulette over Pochettino though. If you ever ask me that
I'll
question.
take
Yeah.
anyone over Pochettino.
We will never mention Pochettino.
No, never again. Bundesliga.
Going into the last part of the season, yeah, just what I want to see happen in the Bundesliga. Rafael Guerrero was on Dortmund. We never talk or care about Dortmund.
I feel there's like the last 2 or 3 weeks I was like, oh, let's see how he's doing. And it's like both times he was just didn't start on the
Oh.
bench, maybe injured, but they were always playing at left back Schultz.
Hey guys, trivia question for you: what does the RB in RB Leipzig stand for?
Red Bull.
Rasenball Sport.
Okay.
Rasenball. Hey.
That was a good pop.
Yes. So in the Bundesliga, Bayern still in the lead, 64 points right behind them. Rasenball and Leipzig, 57 points. Wolfsburg hanging on in third with 54. Frankfurt behind them with 50. And Dortmund sitting in fifth place with 43 points. As we mentioned before, Frankfurt beat out Dortmund this week in a 2-1 win. Andre Silva getting the winner, taking second place.
Massive.
And
Yes.
potentially taking Frankfurt to the Champions League for the first time since
Yes.
1960.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I'd like to see that. That'd be great.
if that game went
Fuck
the other
Dortmund,
way, it would be, what, 46, 47?
Yeah.
It'd be 1 point off. Yeah, that was a huge, huge win. They needed that. The other
And
game.
depending on the results, they can catch Wolfsburg.
Yeah, I'm surprised Wolfsburg is even up that high.
They've been up there all season long.
Bayern's
for the
always at the
Wolves.
top. I find from my years watching German football, and the rest of the teams, they really
There's a lot of fluctuation.
there's
Other
a
than
lot of
Dortmund, which is
fluctuation.
usually up there, but yeah.
Wolfsburg was finishing second and third for a while. I remember like the late 2010s
Yeah,
or
yeah.
2000
Yeah, they had a good
years.
team at that time. They were really fun on FIFA, too.
And then they almost got relegated at some point too. So it was like,
Weird.
yeah, there's a lot of fluctuation.
I'm surprised with all this talk with Holland. They're in like Dortmund's in fifth right now. I would have thought they were doing better.
Yeah, it's weird that they're down that low.
Well, we talked about before. He was injured for a while.
He was injured for a couple
That's
weeks,
true.
but I mean that really put a damper on things. What's crazy is the other game of this weekend was Bayern played Leipzig, which is the first and second place teams.
Mm-hmm.
Bayern win 1-0 on a goal from Goretzka. And yeah, they keep their lead. They're undefeated in their last 5 as usual. Move on to La Liga. Madrid played Eibar, 2-0 game. Asensio and Benzema scored. They had 2 goals VAR'd off at the beginning of the match, but eventually went on to win 2-0. Atletico played Sevilla on Sunday. 1-0 win from Marcus Acuna, the former Sporting player. As Ray Hudson said, it was a torpedo header.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
probably from a rainbow cross.
From a rainbow cross. Barca played Valladolid on Monday. They sneak away with a 1-0 win after Valladolid got a red card in the 80th minute and looked to be the better team for most of the game. Ousmane Dembele, who's been stepping up regularly, helps them win that game. And then in the other notable game of the weekend, Gonzalo Guij gets an assist for Valencia, 2-1 loss. Did you guys see what happened in this game?
Yeah, they tried to walk off. Then they
Yeah.
came back.
It was 1-1.
Racismo?
Yeah, Racismo Diacabe. He says that he was a Valencia defender, and he said that a guy on Cadiz said something to him.
What did he say?
I don't know,
Racismo.
a racismo.
Yeah, don't.
But
say
then
it.
he the whole team walked off the field and they went to the dressing room. And apparently a lot of players said that they were going to be either fined or something was going to happen to the team if they didn't finish the game. And then after they're like,
They're
okay,
like, fuck it. Let's just go
fuck it,
back.
we got to go
Well,
back.
you know what? If they really wanted to stand up for racism, that would have been the time. They'd be like,
I
yeah, I'll
know.
pay the damn fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like racism, but I also don't want to lose any money.
Yeah,
so-
I'm a millionaire, but,
But
I
it's
don't
like-
want to lose a
It's
couple
like with
$1,000.
everything going on, how is La Liga not like, how are they against this moment? I feel like that's such
Yeah.
a positive PR moment if you look at it.
It's
Yeah.
so much work to reschedule.
They don't get it, and especially in Europe, I don't know. But
Yeah, no, I don't.
this was happening a lot when like fans were in the stadiums. Like, how do we solve this? Because like, if you dock points from the club, then other teams will just do racism on their own clubs so that they automatically win the games and stuff like that. I was like, it's so
No, but it was
messed
player to
up.
player.
Yeah, that's
the
what
thing.
I was getting to.
There's
I'm
also
like,
no
half
way.
the players are doing it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
There's also no way to officially prove it
That's
because
true. It's all
the
speculation.
the guy who said it, whether or not he said it, can you just accuse someone of that and then walk off the field? You know, like
Buddy, I'll tell you what. If
You gotta trust the
it's
guy.
tough times.
You gotta
If-
believe him.
if someone said the cursed words,
Slur.
a slur at my work, the person would walk out and everyone would be like, yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah,
You know, this
do you
is a
mean?
job. He's there to
Yeah,
play
that's
play
true.
football, and
Yeah, why
it
would
doesn't
he
matter
say
if it's
it?
the
I
other
know.
team or whoever, someone you're facing. Someone says that, like, yeah,
Wait, if someone came into your work and said racismo, everyone in the place would walk out?
no.
no,
Um,
they would kick out that.
Oh
one
no,
guy.
not a customer. Like one of the coworkers to another coworker. These guys are coworkers.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, they work for the same
But what if it
organization.
But what if it
Not
was
company,
like
yeah.
a customer or like say like a fan said it? I would say like you have to act professional.
To a
like,
fan, it's out of control. It's
Yeah.
not. I mean, you don't want that, obviously, and it's hard to police that. But when it's player to player,
Yeah, that's different.
So I think also like I know I don't want to stay too long. It's four white guys talking about racism, but I think these things kind of happen in steps. So like enough times it happened where like the Marega incident and all these
Yeah.
things where afterwards in hindsight I think all those Porto players actually like realized like that actually looked really bad that we were trying to keep them on the field and stuff.
Yeah.
So Valencia now and what was the one in the Champions League where like they almost stopped the game or they did stop the game?
Besiktas.
Just like a
the-
Besiktas,
the
the
Besiktas
coaches,
and-
right?
Yeah,
He's the linesman.
Is the coach, the linesman, and the coach, right? Yeah. These things happen in like steps. So I think the next step will be the team will walk off, and then they'll tell them about the fine, and then the next team will be like, "We don't care." You know what I mean? Like the first team was like got scared by the fine,
yeah.
and then the next team will be like, "Whatever," right?
That's true. You can't blame the team so much as the FA or
No, I
whoever
know.
said
But
like
that's
you
what
guys
I'm-
have to go back out there or else we're gonna fine all of you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it looks
Because in the
I think it
moment-
looks bad on the league.
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
In the moment, they're not thinking
But
about
people
that.
were blaming Valencia, but like they kind of got pressured to go back out, I guess.
Yeah, and in the moment, they're not thinking about that, and they're thinking, "Well, we're doing something really crazy here, right?"
Mhm.
Yeah,
No one's ever done this kind of in Spanish league before. The next team will kind of be like,
been
"Oh,
done."
it's been done actually, and we're still gonna go to the back. And what? You're gonna fine us? Oh, who
Yeah.
cares?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah.
you're gonna look bad, not us. See ya."
Is it like Valencia is a team that, they're definitely underperforming this year, and it's like, maybe they should have stayed. They have points to gain by playing, even though they end up losing, which is terrible. Just insult to
Shit.
injury.
Yeah, the team can't really
If it's
afford
a-
to be docked points, but
Yeah.
that doesn't really matter when you're talking about racism. But
So they
yeah.
lost anyways. They should have
Yeah.
just walked out.
They were tied at the time. They might have just granted them a tie.
That's the only thing, which I think I don't know if an FA will ever do that. Which it seems so fucked up. Is that like, let's say the team's in a winning position, right? They get racismo done to them.
Yeah.
And they walk off the field. Then they give them a forfeit, like you forfeit the game 3-0 or whatever.
Mhm.
They're docked points, and you're in the championship title race. How like the league looks bad. The league looks
Yeah.
fucked up. The league looks racist, right?
Yeah.
You'd
I
have to
don't know.
reschedule the game. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they would ever do that, but
Yeah,
It
I don't
comes
know.
to- at the end, it comes-
It's tough because it's like the player that gets accused. If he's like, "I didn't do it. I didn't say it. Maybe you heard something else."
Of course, he's
It's
gonna
like-
deny it though.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's like there's no way to prove what he said unless like everyone on the field corroborates what happened, and then it's just
at the end of the day, though, the sort of responsibility falls on the league to fix this.
Yeah.
That's why the Liga Nos like just always does so shit at it. Like anytime it happens in Guimarães or Porto or whatever, it's like, or Benfica maybe too. They're such pussies about it. They just don't do anything. They'd rather not be involved
Yeah.
with it or like discuss
Say,
it.
"Oh,
They did
that
punish
happened."
Guimarães, but it was very light.
It's a slap on the wrist, right?
Yeah, it was
It's not
slap on
enough
the
to deter the racist fans from doing insane stuff.
Yeah,
In the racist fans' mind, like,
it's a tactic.
yeah, it's a tactic. We're gonna fuck with this guy who's really good on their team to make
But they
him
are
not
racist.
perform well.
But they are saying
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's enough.
All right, enough of that heavy stuff. Okay, we move on to France. This weekend, Lille played PSG. The league leaders
Oh my
go at
God.
it. PSG tied them last week
That's it.
as Lille lost to like the last place team or second last team. And Lille turns it around when the pressure is on. Jonathan David
And our
steps
boy
up.
Joe David.
Joe David scores a goal in the 20th minute. He eventually gets injured and subbed off in the 35th, but
He's
they
out for like a few weeks. I heard.
Ouchie wawa.
Ouchie wawa. he had a rough go of it at the beginning of the year, but it's good
He
that
couldn't
he's
score
starting
at
to
the
score.
beginning,
Yeah,
yeah.
he could assist.
No, he's
He's
turning
gained some
it
assists.
around. It's interesting to see him and Timothy Weah,
Yeah,
who Timothy Weah is playing for the USA.
Well, this guy loves Americans.
Well, Americans are
Pulisic.
players. Yeah,
so I
buddy.
really, we were talking about the German league. I hope Frankfurt makes it. I hope Lille wins the league. That'd be
for
so.
sure.
great.
Yeah, that'd be so exciting. That'd
Yeah.
be
Sanchez,
great, man.
and then he goes off to a bigger team.
Yeah, Font and Sanchez both started the
too.
game. They're
He's
playing
someone that I
well.
think won't struggle with a bigger team. He's already been on a bigger team. It didn't
Who,
work out
He's
Sanchez?
there.
fucking ready, bro.
I think he's
pumped
ready.
up.
Yeah.
Sanchez?
Yeah.
I hope so. They're playing him like left or right mid. Sorry.
I wish he came to Liverpool. There was like talks about him.
Right.
going to Liverpool.
Maybe still. Yeah.
Oh,
There could still
that
I
would
heard
be great.
PSG too.
I feel like
But
every week I see like Liverpool interested in like a new striker. I'm like, why? You have so many forwards.
Mhm.
That's a jersey right there.
Unless Salah wants out and we don't know about it.
Yeah, might be time to move
Or
on.
Mane. I think Mane's been playing shit this year. He's frustrated me, especially today.
Yeah, might just be good to
Would you
turn the players out.
Jota, Firmino, Salah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
think
Start
that would work.
Jota.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd play
'Cause-
Mane, Jota, and Salah.
No.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. I think right.
Yeah.
Jota's starting in the Firmino spot.
Yeah. But Mane's just been like lackluster. He's like diving all the time.
Mm.
It's bad.
Well, yeah, fucking Jota has to come in and steal his chances and hit
Yeah.
stonkers at the end.
Yeah.
I think he was pissed about that.
Who?
Sane
Mane?
or Mane, pardon me.
I hope not, because he couldn't get the fucking job done.
I'm gonna put the
Somebody
ball in
did.
the net.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lille beat PSG 1-0. Neymar hasn't played since February because he's been injured. Gets a red card in the 90th minute.
Holy shit.
I saw this. So they were like kicking at each other, and then eventually, like the ref had enough. Like
Yeah.
they were getting like clattering into each other, kicking each other. Just two guys going at.
Yeah, that was just going on the whole game.
No, it was just this
Oh,
one
just that-
incident.
yeah,
right
I
at the
saw it.
end.
He was like pushing him over and like trying to get the throw in. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Neymar's such a
I think you want to call him a whiny bitch. Is that what
yeah, he's a whiny bitch. Neymar. I don't know. It just keeps him from being like a top tier player.
He's not professional.
No.
Yeah.
He'll never be captain.
He wants to go to Carnival.
Carnival. That's all he's thinking about. Yeah, I don't think
Really, because
he's,
I thought you were gonna say he's better than Brazilian Ronaldo, but
no, definitely Neymar's worse. He's worse than Brazilian Ronaldo.
and that's saying a lot because Evan thinks Brazilian
doesn't rate
Ronaldo
him.
is shit.
Yeah, no. Moving on to Italy, we had Juve tie Torino 2-2. Chiesa scores to start the game. Torino tie it 26 with a nice cheese bar header. Torino score 15 seconds into the second half when Kulusevski tries to make a pass back to his defenders and it just gets intercepted. Torino score. And Ronaldo saves some points for Juve. He scores in the 80th minute. It's a tricky header in a crowded box. It was checked by VAR to make sure it was onside. But yeah, they just sneak away with a tie in the Torino derby.
Yo, Ronaldo is insane at timing onside.
Yeah.
Because every time I see like the replay to the goals, I'm just like this guy's offside by like a meter.
He
And
looked offside as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah, And then when you see the replay, you're just like, holy shit, he just timed it like with perfection.
It was like a messy, like just bouncing ball around in the box too. It's like
Yeah.
that's hard to get.
That one he might have fluked. I don't know if he timed that one, but yeah, that was.
Maybe they're just all
It's been
flukes.
a couple weeks in a row. He's been timing them good.
Oh yeah. Okay, then it's no fluke.
Yeah. Another disappointing show for Juve. They are in 4th place, 12 points behind the leaders Inter Milan. AC is in 2nd with 60 points, 8 points back. Atalanta is in 3rd, and Napoli is in 5th.
They're tied with Napoli, so Napoli could pass them.
Ooh.
Yeah, if they keep playing.
Yeah.
playing
Oh,
poor.
they play them tomorrow, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Juve Napoli. That's a big game then. And then Juve have a game in hand on Atalanta, so they would jump back into 3rd if they win.
Yeah.
But,
Napoli. Juventus has 4 less losses than Napoli, but they have a lot of ties.
lots of draws.
Napoli
in
has
there.
2 more wins, and that's 3
Mhm.
to 3 points to 1 point, big difference.
And that's what really counts.
And that
That's all the points.
And that's
AC
the
Milan played Sampdoria. That was also a tie game, and Adrian Silva gets a red card for Sampdoria.
Wow.
So
What do
shout
you
out to-
deserve that?
I don't know.
he slid tackled the guy, and then
You seen this?
I've seen the highlight of
Ooh.
Adrian Silva getting the red card. Yeah,
Studs up.
slid studs up. It's a red card,
No.
and at that point in the game, they were up 1-0. And then AC Milan came and tied it,
Oh, he
yeah.
botched it.
I love
Adrian
a good
Silva.
Adrian Silva. You should go back to sports.
He should go back to sports. He'd
Our
probably do well there.
2016 legend.
He's had his chance to be abroad. He should go back to Portugal.
Yeah, it's not working, buddy.
Or go to the Greek league. I
No,
don't know.
you know where you should
No,
go?
Please don't.
You know where you should
So
go?
many Portuguese play in the Greek league. It's
I know.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't
when
know
you
why.
when you started, when you were at a big team in Portugal and you go through the ringer, you should go back and go to Braga. Help. That's a
Gaitan?
noble charge,
I gotta say, I think Braga's got better players than Adrian Silva.
probably. But
No, you can play there. Where's he from? Where's he born?
find it out.
I think there's got to be a middle ground of like the move for like Portuguese players between too soon, which Benfica does, which is like 1 year good at Benfica, then you're out, and then too long, which all those Sporting guys kind of did, except for
Yeah.
Rui Patricio, he kind of did okay still because
Yeah.
he's goalie.
Yeah.
But like, remember those hot Sporting guys like William Carvalho, Adrian Silva, João Mario? They spent their entire development and everything else in Sporting. They never went somewhere else to get even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
did-
no, I
but
see what you're
did they
saying.
They're all kind of the same level. João Mario played so much for Portugal. He used to be on every team. He used
But
to.
did they get better offers though?
Sporting, I think at that time they wanted to win the league very badly, and they were keeping
Yeah, they
keeping
want to hang
guys.
on to them.
Yeah, it'd be interesting
But
to
it's-
see like what kind of offers like somebody
yeah,
like
that's the
João
other
Mario
thing.
got, and
Because
They didn't
where
take-
did he go
yeah.
right after Sporting? Did he go straight to Inter?
Inter, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. And he didn't
Yeah,
play
he got
well.
loaned out a bit. He ended up at West Ham, and then
Yeah.
maybe even
West
Russia.
Ham and Lokomotiv Moscow.
Yeah, he went to Russia for a bit.
maybe he had
play
to
with
play
Eder.
close to home. Maybe he missed his mommy.
Maybe, maybe
All
he
those
did.
Sporting guys miss their mommy.
Silva was born in France.
What? Screw him. We don't need him then. No, I'm just kidding. He's a 2016 winner, isn't he?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's on the team. Good for
In
him.
France.
In France.
Yeah,
A couple
Um,
French guys, but they had Griezmann, so
Yeah.
it all evens out.
True.
exactly. Give one.
And
take
Robert
one.
Pires. So.
I don't think we had any other Portuguese
Guerrero
news.
born in France,
Yeah, we have two.
I didn't check in on Gerson Rodriguez this week. How he was doing, but yeah, I don't know.
What? What
The
club does he play on? We gotta
Luxembourg
keep on
guy?
this
He
guy.
he plays. I think he plays for Zenit. But hey, he was
We're
on.
following this Luxembourg guy now?
We have to,
he's,
yeah.
he's born in Portugal. Yeah, I don't know.
makes the cut. Yeah.
Maybe in a couple weeks we can talk about Nanny when the MLS starts back up.
True.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of,
Can we talk about
MLS,
TFC?
I saw the
Of course.
craziest fucking shit today.
Crazy as
What'd
fucking
you
shit.
see?
Craziest shit. I guess this is like an early stage of the MLS. They used to do their penalty shots.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were
I've
like
seen this.
breakaways.
They were
That's so
run-ups.
crazy, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's like hockey.
yeah.
They copied hockey.
You
They
Yeah.
see
like
this?
run up to the ball.
Oh my god. And,
And
they
then-
still can't score. Dude, if
actually
that was
not
like
a-
if that was like the Brazilian league, like everyone would score.
That's not a terrible idea.
It makes it a little more interesting.
It's like a one-on-one, yeah.
The
Yeah.
goalie can charge.
Yeah.
Right. So you can go He can go even past the box, but he can't use his hands. And inside the box, he can
So
use his
it's like an
hands.
actual skill within a game. It's a one-on-one with the goalie.
It's very interesting.
That
Damn,
is a
we
little
went
bit-
from hating it to liking it
Yeah.
very quickly.
Bring it back. Bring it
I
back.
hate it, but it's a fun. You're a new league. You gotta do something interesting.
Yeah.
To
But
get people.
But it's like the fundamentals of the game. You can't change it that much. But hey.
Yeah, but I think anybody with even like substantial dribbling skills would just deke the goalie every time. I don't think you have
Yeah.
to be that good. It's just you have to be good at dribbling.
Yeah, if you have a good enough player, then it's game over.
Yeah.
So then Brazil would win this.
No, but I think
shootout.
just any European or South American.
That's
nation
why
would
they
win.
allow it in the MLS.
Do you guys like the you like the high drama of the penalty shootout, the soccer penalty shootout?
Yeah,
I
of
like
Of course,
it.
Yeah,
you
too.
busted your head open on Montino scoring.
But I will say in hockey, I like the purity of like they play until someone scores. It's next goal wins, right?
Yeah,
they don't stop.
in playoffs. Yeah.
You know. So in a tournament, yeah,
Yeah,
I
those
kind
hockey
of like
players,
that
they
vibe
take
too.
a lot of breaks. They're always sitting on the bench, those guys.
Dude,
They're
we
in the
can't be
box.
hanging out with Cerveja all fucking night.
No,
waiting for someone to score.
there would be a way to do it. Like the way you would have to do it would be like because
Golden goal?
obviously golden goal, but like more subs. You'd have to keep changing
Yeah.
the entire team,
Oh,
right?
keep subbing people.
I think
Which they did add. They added 2 more subs or 1 more sub when you get to extra time.
Yeah, there's an extra
Yeah,
sub when you.
but I'm saying if you get to like double extra time or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
you would
yeah.
give like 3 more, 4
Yeah.
more.
Otherwise,
subs.
everybody would just like have
Someone
muscle
pass out.
failure,
Yeah.
and fatigue, and
Or they would like the football would just be so poor, like they would just be passing.
No one
or
would ever
trust-
score.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one would ever score, right?
Longies maybe.
they should just move the game to a futsal arena. Just play like a quarter of the field, 5-on-5.
So we're going to bring out the
That's
We're
small
doing 5 on
nets.
5
Yeah.
now.
All right, João Wonder.
Whoa.
Another,
I didn't
yeah.
even think about this.
Yeah, who's gonna take João Wonder? Who do we have? Sergio Oliveira scored a penalty. Bruno Fernandes got an assist. Gonzalo Guides got an assist.
Jota got
I guess our header
couple
boy.
goals.
Yeah, I was
gonna say, I think Jota.
Or your boy on Frankfurt there.
Andre
Ooh, Andre
Silva.
Silva. I think it might be our
Ooh.
first back to back though. I was gonna give it to Jota just because of the headerness and like the consistency coming off the last week.
Mhm.
2 goals in the Liverpool game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
Assist today,
He did.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 goals and an assist. He's still on fire.
He did inspire that Liverpool win. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Andre Silva because that was a big win. That was a late goal.
Against Dortmund.
Yeah, it's a big team, and it was just him like on a personal level facing off with Holland. I think it was a big moment for him. I'm gonna go Silva.
Oh, you like the Holland matchup? Yeah,
that,
I didn't even
yeah.
consider that. That was pretty good. Holland gets all the hype.
Yes.
Is he the top scorer? I know he's going for the record in Frankfurt. Is he the top scorer in the German league? You can cut
Tied.
this.
Lewandowski.
For
Tied
no,
with Lewandowski.
no, Lewandowski's like 15 or 16 goals
Oh,
ahead
sorry.
of both of them.
Tied with Holland.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Lewandowski has like 35 or 36, and then Silva has 22, and Holland has 21.
Hmm.
Lewandowski's trying to get to 40 to break Gerd Muller's record.
Lewandowski wants that Ballon d'Or. I think.
Yes, yeah. You know what? He deserves it.
Not when Portugal knocks him out of the Euro Cup.
I think Tarap will get this.
That's right. Yeah.
He deserves it. Yeah. Ronaldo's got 2 Ballon d'Ors, okay, buddy?
2.
Brazilian.
Oh,
Oh.
screw that. Screw that
You're
guy.
still comparing.
I'm comparing Brazilian Ronaldo to Lewandowski, man.
Ah. Patrick, who's your pick?
Oh yeah, Diogo.
Diogo? 3
Diogo.
Diogos?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't not give it to Diogo.
For the
Not
first
much else
time, back to back, João Wonders for Diogo Jota. This guy comes back from injury and just fucking steals the show right away.
Man,
Good for him.
Yeah.
He's on fire.
Klopp must be like, imagine if I had him all year. Fuck.
Yeah.
If he had Diogo and
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk, it would have been like
Yeah.
totally different season.
Oh yeah.
Coulda,
I-
woulda, shoulda though, but yeah.
I don't know if we would have beat out City, but I think we would definitely be in second.
I agree with that.
Or at least ahead of Leicester
Yeah.
But that's
and
like,
West Ham.
that's really like it's a nice thing you can tell yourself if like you're a Liverpool fan. You're like, we had injuries, you know, we were
Yeah.
never gonna compete for the league, so it's fine. This year's a wash.
Hey, bro, you just won last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But we still should be better than fucking West Ham.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's a
Hey,
lot of
give
teams
West Ham
saying that.
credit, man.
No, they're doing great.
Alrighty, football for next week. So tomorrow, or probably today, Bayern and PSG are going at it, as well as Porto and Chelsea. On Thursday, we have Arsenal versus Slavia Prague.
Slavia Prague is a racismo team.
They are very much a racismo team. We'll see how they do against Arsenal.
Knowing Arsenal, they'll just fucking roll over. Fucking can't even beat a racismo.
Ajax is playing Roma. Manchester United plays Granada. Villarreal and Dinamo Zagreb are also playing. That's for European soccer. For the Premier League, we got Wolves and Fulham, City and Leeds, Liverpool and Villa, and then Leicester, West Ham, Arsenal, Sheffield, Everton, Brighton, and Tottenham, Manchester United.
Sick.
I'll watch that.
Ba-ba-bum.
Mourinho Derby.
Yes.
Talk more about Mourinho next week.
That'll be good. There's also El Clasico on the weekend. Madrid play Barca.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is Ronaldo playing?
Ronaldo's not playing.
Yeah,
No.
what even is?
Who
None of the
cares?
Ronaldos.
Trincao hasn't been playing.
No.
Not too much. He's always a late sub. They're like, we paid money, so let's
You
put
got
him on the
this
field.
best kid now.
He's a right back though.
That's true.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Trincao takes the penalties on the under 21. Okay, this
That's
guy's
all
still
on
good.
the-
He's Oleing the referees.
yeah, Dembele's been stepping up at Barca a lot, which is just another winger to get in front of, which is tough for him.
Oh yeah, sorry. Final thought. Also, like the last 10 games, what do I want to see? I want to see Atletico hold on to this thing. You know?
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
João Felix and like
Luis Suarez, man, I still like Suarez. I
And
think
also-
he's a great player.
yeah.
also
Yeah.
a somewhat smaller team. Like
You know
winning
what?
The league. Not just always the monopoly, right? They're
Yeah,
third.
They're
yeah.
second or third.
They won
Yeah,
the
but they
league
should be
like
winning
they
them.
won
Yeah.
the league like 2 or 3 years ago. They're
Yeah,
not
they
doing
should have
that
won like a Champions League in
Yeah.
the last couple of years.
Yeah,
They
they've-
kept getting robbed.
Yeah.
I would love to just see Suarez leave Barca for free because they didn't want to pay him and go to their fucking rivals and win the league.
Exactly,
Oh,
yeah.
Sticking it to them.
Sticking it.
Sticking it.
Yeah, Messi has too many leagues. That's one thing. Even Ronaldo, he only took 2 leagues off Messi. Messi has won the league for the last 10 years.
Barca
like-
just run that shit. In Portugal, Porto play Tondela, Benfica play Passos. That's a pretty big game. Braga versus Belenenses, Sad, and Sporting versus Famalicão.
You know who's playing well on Famalicão is that Ruben Vinagre, right?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
Benfica are looking at him, yeah.
I've heard everyone under the sun being linked with Sporting for that left back position because Nuno Mendes is like out the door because everyone wants to buy Nuno Mendes.
Also,
so it's like
Sporting's looking for a new
I've
one.
seen Alex Teals might go to Sporting.
that,
I've
yeah.
seen Vinagre might go there. But yeah.
You know what Ruben Amorim said when asked about Nuno Mendes
This
leaving?
guy's so
We'd
good
say.
at talking.
He said Nuno Mendes already playing on one of the biggest teams in Europe. So why would he
Yeah.
leave?
You tell him.
Dude, he knows what
Yeah.
to say. He's been around the Portuguese league for so long. He just knows the right thing.
He's like a younger guy. He knows how to
I love
speak
it.
like well
yeah.
about like the team. Like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Oh man, how good was it that
But that's not to fire like anyone up. That's like to like build up your own fan base of being like
We
you're
are-
supporting a great team.
Yeah.
We are a great team. Why
Well,
would he
that
leave?
also
We're
gets Nuno Mendes,
contenders.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna stay. I love this coach.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're playing Champions League next year. Let's make this run.
yeah,
Like,
might be
maybe we
worth
can
might
make
be
it out of
might
the
be
group.
worth staying another year because he's still young.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was gonna say, like Guerrero being injured over this international break, like how big was that for fucking Nuno?
Huge.
Mhm.
He
Like
played well.
he played every game and he stepped up, or he Cedric got to start the one game. But yeah, the games he played, he was like outstanding.
He's our future.
Yeah.
He's
There's
the
certain guys
future.
even though they're like what happened to Ronaldo and stuff, even though they're young, like 18, 19, you're like, he's good enough. He's better than anyone else we have
Yeah.
already. So
Well, we got nothing else. Yeah.
well in that position, but
Yeah.
all right.
I still like Guerrero though.
Okay, guys, let you know, follow us at Joao_Wonder on Twitter, on Instagram, at the Portugal Corner, as well as on YouTube. For questions or comments, email us at theportugalcorner@gmail.com. Subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts. Leave a rating and review. That would be very helpful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wrap it up. Mais rápido.